Hello, captains and admirals. Welcome to Carrier 101 with the Funny Muffler. So, in this video, what we're going to be doing is going over the basics of carriers. I'm not using a basic carrier, I'm using the Carga just to, as a bit of background gameplay. But I'll try and play how I'm talking to you guys. So, first thing, make use of the autopilot. I see a lot of people not using this feature. It's important. Try and use it. Try and get into cover. Keep yourself in cover. Unless otherwise. Because a lot of times I've seen people sat in the open, they get spotted, and then because they've got no cover to hide behind, they're getting obliterated. So, we'll use the autopilot, move into cover, we'll stay close to our team, but at a safe distance. We need to stay close as well, so we get a quick turnaround of our aircraft, so therefore we can attack more often. That's going to be important as well. Also, you're going to see me do something in a second. I'm going to recycle my aircraft. So, my aircraft dive, I drop bombs on nothing. What's the point, you might ask? The point is, that squadron now will head back to the carrier. They will then be recycled for the next attack. So I'm trying to keep planes available for attack to launch at the enemy whenever I can. Another thing, try and line up correctly with your targets and choose your targets wisely depending on what you're using. I know this match is a smaller match than normal, it's not the perfect match, but it'll do for today's video. So, minimap. Minimap is the best tool you got. So, keep an eye on your minimap. You want to see what's going on at all times. There's a flank collapsing, there's a flank need support. If it does, how can you support it? You can do a good attack there. Wasting planes there, so I'll call them back. We'll get another squadron up. Yeah, so my team are moving forward, so I'm going to move forward with the team. So I'll move to this area here. So, at the end of the day, it's not about how much damage you do. You know, that's just bragging rights. At the end of the day, you want to win. That's how I look at it. It's all about winning. Get the wins, get the boosts off your ships. And also, it's good for morale as well. You know, when you win games, you feel good. You know, we all know that. So, we're moving the carrier forward, like I said. Right, so we have one ship on the left side. So we want to be keeping an eye on him to see if he needs our support. We currently don't know where the enemy destroyer is. So, we'll make a run in this Vanguard. So, I'll recycle my planes. The Vanguard does have fairly decent AAs, so we do what we can at the moment. We might lose one or two planes on the run. Oh, here we come. It's not just that we're going to damage him as well, we're also spotting him for our team. We set a fire, great. We got 2 hits, 5,000 damage. Not massive, but don't forget, we're still spotting him, keep shooting him, and look, he's losing a good chunk of health. Right, so our friend over here is getting attacked and he's low, really low. So, what's happening to the Vanguard has happened to him. He's getting spotted by the enemy carrier. And this has allowed the enemy team to fire on him. They can fire from cover. We found the destroyer. Right. Now this now will be our main target. Have to get rid of this destroyer. The team will be at a massive advantage if you can get rid of the destroyer. Look, it's there for us to come further forward. Thing is, don't hesitate too much. I hesitated there and I dropped a bit too early, so I'm going to get a nice run up on this guy. We got a nice good hit. Only 2 bomb hits. We got to disable as well. Right, he's spotted us. You can imagine now, he's going to come right for us. Managed to take some pressure off the Iowa for now. He's still being fired on. The black is spotting him. Right, that was a bad drop. Don't be disheartened, just go again. Look, we're still spotting him. Team is shooting him. That's what we want. Now this is going to be the issue when he smokes. Oh, and he doesn't survive. There we are, brilliant. Well, that was down to our spotting. We provided an important service for our team. Spotting. If the DDs can't do it, you do it. Also, we need to start learning what ships there are. So, DD's dead. So they've got a Saipan, a Mass, a Vanguard, and a Malfi. The Mass and the Vanguard have fairly strong AA. So we are going to take losses when attacking them. That's when the tier 7 carriers, evasive maneuvers, can come in quite nicely. Enemy planes, attacking our formation, we'll push forward and we'll drop some fighters near the start of our formation where the DD is. We're currently contesting their base. We are going to move up further, move up to this area. And there's the Amalfi. So, personally, the Amalfi is going to cause the most problems for us and potentially our team. We're not going to recycle our aircraft. We're going to use our aircraft as a buffer. Try and soak up some of the damage so we can get closer to him. We'll drop. The best thing is, even if we don't damage him, we're still hurting him. We're still forcing him to drive it into a predictable path where our team can potentially hit him. We've got one torpid. We've got another plane up. But another thing I want to stress as well is don't sit at the back of the map. Push up with your team. Be proactive, not reactive. The turnaround for your planes is much, much quicker because the return distance is much less, which is excellent. Also, if you see any ships that are isolated, like for example, the Vanguard is out of position. He's there. Mass can't support him. Saipan can't support him. And the Amalfi can't support him. We now can take this opportunity to hit him and potentially knock him out of the game. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come in with our bombers now. We're going to drop some torpedoes. Burning to death. Got torpedoes away. He's turning. Did he dodge them all? Nope. Yeah, he's cooked. So he's down. Pull those planes back. Launch a new set. Like I said, we need to learn the ships as well. Not just in this game, but in the game in general. Some ships have much, much stronger AA than others. And some have much weaker AA than others. So you shouldn't just see, oh, big fat battleship. Oh, let's nuke him. I know a lot of people don't play like that, but some do. See, he's turning towards us now. So we've currently got our Suzuya left with us. So it's 2 versus 3. We want to try and keep this Mass away from him. The Mass is turning towards us. We'll launch our torps like this. We'll keep the Mass turning and keep it turning away. We'll get bombers up now. We've got 3 hits and a flood. We're going to go for the Amalfi. Don't forget to communicate with your team. I haven't communicated so far, so that's on me. We'll try and get him back, and we want to try and drop some fighters to protect him. There's no guarantee we're going to win this match. But we want to play to win. So, as long as we've done what we can do, sometimes we just lose games. It is what it is. There's just us left, so now we want to see what we can do. Can we clinch it? Potentially. Potentially not. We're going to move further away for the moment. So we start picking these guys off. Well, he's not in the ideal position, but the cargo is quite forgiving when coming in with bombers. Bombs away. Nice hits. 3 hits and he's on fire. We're not going to get any more runs on him. We'll call them back. So the Amalfi's AA is threatening, to say the least. But like I said, we need to concentrate on it now and do what we can to win the game. So if we can knock the Amalfi out, the Mass is heading towards our base from his last known location. I'll have to double check that. Where's the Matthew going to do now? He's going to straighten up towards us. That's what we want. We're going to hit him. Hit him with 2. 1 penetrated, 1 blew up on the armor. We'll call those planes back. And let's get our top bombers up. So one tactic we can use now is if we can clear up the Amalfi, we can push the enemy base, providing the mass at our position. We can push the enemy base, stop them collecting points, and we can start harassing the Saipan. That way then, is potentially we can push for a win. Tops away. We slowed right down. I'm not just going to record the best games, I'm going to record this game, and if we lose, so be it. We'll probably find that our HE bombers are the most effective with this. We do have enemy aircraft inbound. Got some decent hits again. We'll have to pull our planes back. He's got torpedoes coming towards us. Right, just get some more bombers then. We're running out of bombers now. And our torps so far haven't been too effective. We've managed to shepherd him a bit, but not cause any meaningful damage. Right, so the mass is coming towards us. What we want to do, we want to... Well, it's here. He's definitely burning, so might get the kill on him. But whether we're going to survive or not's another thing. Right, so he's down. We'll pull these back. Never mind. Well, we lost. But we played well. We played well. So we did fairly average amount of damage, but we spotted for our team. We supported where we could. Yeah, I could always have played better, but I think we've played fairly reasonably. There we are. We're second on our team, which isn't bad. What we'll go through now is we'll go through the commanders. Like, my commanders aren't max, but this is who I use. So I'd recommend Shikaku, who's the Azure Lane commander. I use Raizo Tanaka and Bufonet for the bomb damage and Raizo for the torpedo damage. So Shikaku has Swift as Wind, which will increase our carrier's base speed. I also go for the no-fly zone for the extra range and damage. Then I go for one-way ticket to increase our torpedo damage further. Then I quite like this, Crane's Protection. It reduces the detectability of our planes, which allows for good sneak attacks, so you can catch ships out of position, broadside, especially battleships with torpedo bombers. Doesn't give them as much time to react. Also, an emergency power, faster planes is always useful. And then I use fully packed then, so we get the extra charges on our planes and our carrier. So if you don't have Shikaku, you can always use the base commander, which, where is he? There he is. And you can argue he's better, he's worse. He does have Burn Baby Burn, which increases your HE bomb damage and your fire chance. And he also has Hidden Threat, which increases your torpedo bomber detectability. Increases the health, sorry, and decreases the detectability. Then you've got Legion then, which increases the top speed, I believe. Torpedo bomber airspeed, and it reduces damage to your carrier when an enemy ship is within 4.5 kilometers. But personally, I'd recommend Shikaku if you have her. For modernizations, we'll go for Flight Control Mod 1. So I would say these on all carriers. Aircraft restoration time, Always a good thing. Quicker restoration means you can get your planes back in the air at full capacity more often. Air group mods 2 with the extra hit points. You'd be surprised how much of a difference that can make. Now here I've gone for the concealment mod. I don't find the target acquisition system that useful, but the reduced detectability range and increased fire dispersion for enemy ships, I think, is extremely useful. You haven't got to pick them up, but I would suggest it. Air group mod 3 then for faster return speed considerably, and also extra health for both bombers and torpedo bombers. I think that covers it for this video. So this was Aircraft Carriers 101. Hopefully you liked my video. I do apologise if it's a bit rough and ready. So I will be doing reviews of all the carriers eventually. We'll probably start with Lexington and then we'll work our way down. I'm currently working on Midway Minotaur, as you can see, and then I'll be working on Saipan and probably Montana or the Japanese legendary carrier. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will hope to see you next time. So have good seas and fair winds, and I will catch you soon. So thank you, commanders, and take care.